John chapter 20. But on the first of the Sabbaths, it still being dark, Maria Magdalene went early to the memorial tomb, and she saw the stone had been taken away from the memorial tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and she said to them, "They have taken the Lord out of the memorial tomb, and we do not know where they have laid him." So Peter and that other disciple went along, and they came to the memorial tomb, and they were both running together, although the other disciple ran on ahead faster than Peter, and arrived at the memorial tomb first. And stooping to look in, he saw the linens laid out, but he did not go in. Then Simon Peter came following him, and he went into the memorial tomb, and he gazed intently on the linens laid out, and the face cloth that had been over his head laid out, not with the linens, but rolled up in one spot by itself. Then that other disciple who came first to the memorial tomb went in as well, and he saw, and he believed, for they had not as yet come to know the text that he must rise from the dead. Then the disciples went off, back to their respective homes. Maria, though, stood near the memorial tomb, weeping outside. Then while she wept, she stooped down into the memorial tomb, and she saw two angels in white, sitting, one at the head and the other at the feet, where the body of Jesus had lain. And they said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "Because they have taken away my Lord, and I do not know where they have put him." And on saying these things, she turned herself around and saw Jesus standing. But she did not recognize that it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" Supposing that he was the gardener, she said to him, "Sir, if you carried him from here, tell me where you have put him, and I will remove him." Jesus said to her, "Maria." Turning herself around, she said to him, "Rabboni," which is to say, "Teacher." Jesus said to her, "Do not touch me, for I have not yet ascended to my Father. But go to my brothers and say to them that I am ascending to my Father, and to your Father, and to my God, and to your God." Maria Magdalene came bringing word to the disciples that she had seen the Lord, and of these things he had spoken to her. Then, it being evening, that same day, the first of weeks, and the doors having been shut where the disciples were assembled on account of fear of the Judahites, Jesus appeared and stood among them, and he said to them, "Peace to you." And after he had said this, he showed them his hands and side. So the disciples rejoiced at seeing the Lord. Then Jesus said to them again, "Peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also will send you." And when he had spoken this, he breathed on them and said to them, "Receive the Holy Spirit. Anybody whose sins you forgive, they are forgiven for them. Anybody whose you might hold back, they are held back." But Thomas, one of the 12, the one known as Twin, was not with them when Jesus came. So the other disciples said to him, "We've seen the Lord." But he said to them, "Unless I see the mark of the nails in his hands, and put my finger into the mark of the nails, and put my hand into his side, I will certainly not believe." And after 8 days, his disciples were again inside, Thomas also with them. Jesus came, the doors having been shut, and he stood in their company, and he said, "Peace to you." Then he said to Thomas, "Bring your finger here, and see my hands, and reach your hand here, and put it into my side, and turn not unbelieving, but believing." And Thomas answered and said to him, "My Lord and my God." Jesus said to him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Joyful are those who have not seen, yet have believed." So Jesus also did many other signs in presence of his disciples, which are not written in this book. But these things have been written so that you will believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that by believing you might have life in his name.